Yo, 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 what's up, everybody? How you doing? Schroeder says, hi, everybody. What's going on? You know who this is, the chosen one, Gabriel Skywalker from the DFS Club, and the one, the only Schroeder Skywalker from the DFS Club. We're coming to you guys with the UFC 269 video, guys. Oliveira versus Poirier. If you're new, please hit that subscribe button. Smash that bell icon so you'll be the first to know when my videos drop and when I go live. Leave us a comment down below, man. I want to hear who your dogs are. Schroeder says dogs, schmogs. What about the cats? You know, it's a saying, Schroeder. But yeah, let me know who your dogs are in the comments down below, man. I love to hear them. And as usual, guys, thank you so much for all the support. And let's get the show on the road. All right, guys, before we get into it, I just got to shout out the DFS Club, which is my home where you get my lineups. DFSclub.com. You got two providers in one. You got DFS Space. Space is what we just call my brother from another mother, myself, Skywalker DFS. You don't just get UFC DFS, guys. You get every single sport. Nobody does this. You get NBA, NFL, MLB, PGA, NHL, tennis, NASCAR, soccer, esports, UFC, WNBA, college basketball, college football, college sports, EuroLeague basketball, guys. All you got to do is click join now. It's real simple. Click on my logo, Skywalker DFS, and that's it. You just pick your plans, guys. And if you look at the prices here, we are the cheapest in the industry, and it's not even close. We have our bronze, silver, and gold plans, and we have 3-day passes if you guys just want to come check us out. When I say we play every single sport, man, we play every single sport. 1 hour before lock, we do the members only podcast. You get our lineups, ownership, projections, top stacks, top core plays, everything, guys. 24/7 tips and advice by the whole DFS Club. Come be a part of this family, guys. We would love to have you. It is dfsclub.com. Join now. Click my logo, pick your plan, and you're in, guys. So shout out to the DFS Club. I love you guys and gals. Let's get into this. All right, so let's bring it up. Again, this is a DFS video. I'm just going to give you my picks. I don't normally go into really long breakdowns, like 10, 15-minute breakdowns. There's hundreds of other videos that do that. I just get straight to the point. I pick my winners. But I don't just pick winners in my videos. You know, I'll pick dogs too, but I'm like, okay, you know, this person's going to win, but this person is, there's value in this person. This person is a live dog. So, but I will pick winners. And yeah, so without further ado, let me pull this up here. Make sure everybody can see it correctly. All right, so let's get into it. First up, we got Priscilla Ketcha Beating is what everybody calls her. Zombie Girl versus my girl, Jillian Robertson. Jillian's been on my show, so got a special place right here. Priscilla Ketcha Beating, man, she's a brawler. You guys already know. She has looked better, though, as of late, man. She's looked a little bit more disciplined with her striking. But still, man, she's a tough girl. She's kill or be killed. She'll take a beating, too. She has a good chin. Jillian Robertson, man, she's over there and fight ready with Miranda, who's also on this card. Not fight ready, but elevation. Sorry, guys. Team elevation. There's so many gyms. Sometimes I get them mixed up. But I'm glad to see her go over there. She's in good company. She's a grappler, man. She's probably has the best single leg takedown in the UFC. Submission specialist, goes for that choke. She calls them what, throat cuddles. She looked great at weigh-ins today. Big smile. And by the way, Cachoeira missed weight by like 4 pounds. So I don't even think she tried to cut weight. She'll probably try and use that as her advantage. So it'll be harder for Jillian to take her down. Give me Jillian Robertson here. I think she gets it done via first round submission, guys. All right. Next up, we got another banger, guys. We got Randy Costa versus Tony Kelly. Randy's 9K on DraftKings. Tony's 7.2. Man, Randy Costa, what do you say? He's a flashy striker, man. He goes to get the job done in the very first round. He does it. Nasty head kicks, man. Everything. Spinning this, spinning that. The thing is, when he does that, he wears himself out. So he fades later in fights. if Tony Kelly can waver the storm and out of that first round, Tony Kelly is live here. Also for Tony, man, I mean, he's a man of his conviction. Shout out to him, man. He refuses to wear the mask, so he drove. I think it was like a 20-hour drive to Vegas because he refused to put on a mask to get on a plane. So I think that might hurt him. Tony Kelly's a striker, good boxing. He's decent on the ground, good cardio. Like I said, I think if Tony Kelly makes it past the first round, I think he's very live here. He's one of my live underdogs. I'll have some exposure in my lineups. But the pick's going to be Randy Costa at 9K. I don't know if I'll get to him, though, because, like I said, Tony Kelly is a very live dog here. So just depends on how many lineups you guys play. I play 5. I give out 5 to the family, too. And I don't know. Some fights I just pass on. This might be one of them because it's so close. I think if Randy can just work on his cardio, it wouldn't be close. But unfortunately, that's not the case here. So the pick is going to be Randy, but Tony Kelly is a GPP play. I don't mind it, guys, at 7.2. Next up, we got Ryan Hall versus Derek Minner, guys. So I think this is the first fight card, too, in a while where we haven't had some really screwed up names that are hard to pronounce. These are easy ones. Ryan Hall, 8.9K. Derek Minner, 7.3. Derek Minner needed the box of shame today, but did make weight. He was pumped up when they announced his weight. He barely made it, but he made it, man. Ryan Hall's 8.9. He's a grappler. He's got a real funny fighting style. He likes to roll around on the ground like a video game. Like continues to roll and then just always goes to grab for a leg. Rather, he's going to put him in a leg lock, go for a takedown. There's only one Ryan Hall, right? Nobody else fights like him. Nobody. You got Derek Minner. He's a striker. He goes for early finishes, man. He's got BJJ himself, man. He's a grappler, submission specialist. Again, with him needing the box of shame and the fact that he already has poor cardio, just give me all the Ryan Hall I need. I'm really confident in this pick. Give me Ryan Hall for the submission here at 8.9K. I was going to pass on it, but after seeing the weigh-ins today, that totally swayed me. I'm like, this dude, Derek Minner, already has bad cardio. Throwing that fact that he almost didn't make weight, you got to think his cardio is going to be even worse. So that just made my case for me. Give me Ryan Hall here. I'd say first, maybe second round submission. All right, so we got my favorite card on the fight. Aaron Blanchard going up against Miranda Maverick. This line has moved where Miranda was the clear-cut favorite. Now the betting odds have Blanchfield as the favorite. This fight makes no sense to me. None at all. Why would you put two up-and-coming prospects up against each other? Is it me, or does that top 10 need to be cleaned out a little bit? Jessica I's still up there, fighters like that. This fight makes no business sense. It makes no common sense. I don't know, guys. I don't know what the UFC was thinking with this one. Now, I am friends with Miranda. She has been at my house. She was at my house 2 months ago, delivered Smoke and Joe to me. Her, Pete, congratulations to her and Pete on their new, they just got married. So congratulations to them. So, yeah, I do have a bias here, but at the same time, I do have some insight as to what's going on with Miranda over there at Elevation and the kind of tools that she has now as to where she didn't have before. Miranda now has a cage. She can use that anytime she wants to train in. She didn't have that before. She has, trust me. Blanchfield 7.8. There's value on Blanchfield. There is, man. We saw her look great in that last fight. She's a striker, grappler. She has an enormous output, man. She's never stands still. She's always throwing, kicking, shooting in. Good boxing. She is small for the division, but she crushed a can. Her last fight, against Sarah Alpar, I believe, who got cut already. So, she looked great, but, who did she look great against? Sarah Alpar? Maverick's had 3 fights in the UFC. She's still undefeated in the UFC. She did not lose to Macy Barber. We all know that. From the insight that I know about Miranda, about just the levels that she's gone up, even since that last Barber fight, give me Miranda Maverick here at 8.4K. I know I'm biased, guys. I admit it. maybe Aaron has some inside stuff that I don't know about personally, but I do know what Miranda's going to bring to the table. You think she looked good in her last 3? Just wait till you see her in this one. Now she has the proper tools, the proper everything for her camp. Newlywed. So shout out to Pete too, her husband. What's up, Pete? And yeah, give me Miranda Maverick here, 8.4K. I will have some exposure to Aaron Blanchfield, but I'm going to look at ownership. I might just fade it just to pure watch the fight so I don't get too involved, like with my lineups. But if Miranda's going to be really low owned, I'm going to hammer Miranda Maverick in all 5 of my lineups. If Blanchfield's like chalk, I'm gonna fade it. And if I lose it, so be it. You know, if I lose, my lines lose, so be it. But that's how I kind of play every fight, though, to be honest with you. But yeah, give me Miranda Maverick, 8.4K. Again, I don't get the fight. And what does Miranda get out of it, right? If she loses, she has a lot to lose. If she wins, they'll say, yeah, you beat Aaron Blanchfield, unranked fighter. Miranda's at least 15. So, yeah. All right. Hopefully they give her a better opponent next time. Not that Aaron's not good, but you guys know what I mean. Next up, we got Andre Muniz going up versus Eric, yeah, boy, Anders. Eric, my boy, was on my show too, so soft spot right here for Eric too, man. He wasn't at my house like Miranda, but he came on my show. And whenever these fighters come on my show, I'm always a lifetime fan. Muniz looked great at weigh-ins, man. This dude is jacked. He's 8.5K. Eric is 7.7K. Muniz is a grappler, man. You got your classic striker versus grappler match here. Muniz, takedowns, submission specialist. His cardio, though, is questionable. He'll go at it in the first round and try his damnness to try and get you to the ground. And here's the thing with Eric Anders, man. He's at Fight Ready. I got the gym right this time, guys. If you guys don't know about Fight Ready, they're building champions over there. Anybody coming out of that gym is just kicking the door down right now in the UFC. And Eric Anders, man, he's a very big for the division. Dude is jacked. Former freaking football player. He's a striker. He's powerful. Very strong. Even if Muniz takes him down, I've seen Eric Anders throw people off of him like they were toddlers. Literally. Go look at the dentist got him down, and Eric just picked him up and went, whoop, shoved him to the side and got up. He's just showing so much improvement, man. I'm so proud of him. He's really mentally into it. And yeah, give me Eric Anders here. I think he gets it done via knockout, probably second round. I think he survives that first round and gets it done in the second, maybe the third. But yeah, 7.7K. Give me Anders here. I feel pretty good about it, man, because if Muniz gets him down, Anders is just going to throw him off like he does everybody else. All right, guys. Next up, we got Bruno Silva versus Jordan Wright, the Beverly Hills Ninja. Bruno Silva is 9.4K. Jordan Wright, 6.8. Both are strikers. Both are powerful. Bruno Silva does have that grappling, though. You might go for some takedowns. I don't think it'll go to the ground here. But, I mean, if Bruno Silva needs to, he'll take him down, and he's got a vicious ground and pound, man. Jordan Wright, man, he's a striker. He's very powerful, man. Very powerful. He's looked very impressive lately. Nasty leg kicks, man. Nasty. His chin, though, is questionable. He's been rocked in probably just about every fight, win or loss, that I've seen him in. Obviously, the pick here is going to be Bruno Silva. I'd love to take Jordan Wright. I know my man Clint from the Die Hard MMA podcast. Shout out to Clint. Man, I watch all your videos. You already know. He took a shot here on Jordan Wright at 6.8. I just don't have the stones that he does, man. Give me Bruno Silva at 9.4. I think this one ends early, too. So I think 9.4 is a hefty price tag. So when you're looking at the 9K fighters, guys, this is the difference between DFS and like sports wagering. You got to look at ownership, right? I'm going to see who's the lowest owned, like, because he's right up there with Amanda Nunes, right? Who are you going to take? Whoever's cash games, you want to take the higher owned. GBPs, you want to take the lower owned guys. So Bruno Silva is lower owned at 9.4 because everybody just going Amanda Nunes. Yeah, give me Bruno Silva. But yeah, the pick is Bruno Silva. But it is a hefty price tag. But there's enough dogs on this card. You can pretty much put in whoever you want. Next up, we got Augusta Sakai versus Tai Shui Tuivasa, man. This one should be good. I mean, you got a couple of big boys in here. It's a coin flip. The prices reflect that. 7.9K for Sakai, 8.3 for Tai. Sakai, he's got the cardio advantage here. He's a striker. He throws a lot of volume. For a big guy, he throws a lot of volume. I'll say that much. He can grapple if he wants, but he will have a cardio advantage here, man. Sakai can go 3 rounds. He's already fought in a 5-round fight. He lost, but to Lionheart. So, I mean, nothing to scratch your head about. Tui, he's having a great fucking year, man. It did bother me, though, that he was rocked in that last fight. Even though he did win, he was rocked. But, man, if you can get rocked like that and come back and knock the dude out at the same time, mad respect for Tui, man. He's a striker. He's powerful. He's got those nasty leg kicks. Just got to worry about the cardio with Tui. I'm going to take Tuivasa here at 8-3. This one, though, for like my 5 lineups, I might just pass on it. But it could be a mistake because if this one ends early and you have no ownership on these cheap fighters here, you might be in trouble for a takedown. So I'm always looking for a takedown. I'm not looking just to min cash. So give me Tui here at 8.3K. And the only way is via knockout. I don't see him getting a decision win because Sakai just has more output, man. It's just that simple. All right, next up, we got Pedro Munoz versus Dominic Cruz, man. We got another coin flip here. Munoz, man, he's a striker. Nasty, stupid, nasty leg kicks, man. Then you got Cruz. He's a former boxer. We already know that. He's got a weird fighting stance. Good footwork. Most boxers do have good footwork. High volume. He does have a great chin. For me, call me insane, but the broadcasters, when they're broadcasting and they go in there and fight, it seems like they're not doing too well, right? Is it me, right? Is it the broadcaster's curse? I don't know, guys. I don't know. This one was a tough for me, man. I'm back and forth. I'm going to pass on this fight when it comes to my Draftkings and Fanduel lines, but I'm going to pick Dominic Cruz to get it done. But I think Munoz here is live too. It's just like I might just flip a coin right now and just tell you guys who's going to win. It's that close, guys. But I have to pick a winner, so I'll take Cruz, who's fought the better competition. But again, there could be the UFC broadcasters curse that I don't think anybody's talking about, man. But I've kind of noticed it. So yeah, let's go Cruz here. Why not? Why not? Right, Schroeder? All right, let's move along, guys. We're moving pretty quickly. We got Josh Emmett. This dude's fucking huge for the division, man. I saw him at weigh-ins today. I was like, holy crap. Versus Dan, 50K Ige. Emmett's 8.8, Ige 7.4. Josh Emmett has come off a long layoff. He was on an injury. So that some people reflect that negatively. I don't know. Sometimes I think it's necessary. I mean, you got to take time off if you're injured. You come back too quickly, you're going to get your ass beat. So he's a striker, powerful, good wrestling. I say he's the hardest hitter in the division. He's dropped just about everybody. Emmett, if he hasn't knocked him out, he's at least knocked him down. Ige is a striker, good boxing. He's got a good chin, but he's been dropped. Coming off a loss too. Give me Emmett here at 8.8K. Not real confident about it. I think Ige is another one of these fighters at 7.4K. If I look at ownership and he's really low owned, I might take some shots here with Ige. But the official pick is going to be Josh Emmett here at 8.8. I don't know how the hell he makes that weight, man. I don't know. All right, next up, we got Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Raulian Paiva, guys. There we go. The first one I fucked up tonight. Sugar Sean's 9.1. Paiva's 7.1. Sugar Sean, man, striker, sniper, crazy high output. He's big for the division, like tall, long legs, long arms. Powerful, man. Powerful. Although I must say he is a can crusher. Let's face it. That kid that he fought last time, this kid they found off the street, who was it? Chris? Yeah, Chris. This dude came in like out of nowhere and should have went the distance. Herb Dean should not have stopped that fight. They robbed that kid of going the distance with Sugar Sean. So I don't give credit to Sean for a finish there. I think that fight was stopped a little prematurely, man. That kid was ready to finish that fight. He wasn't going to win, but they should have let him finish the damn fight. Let him go out on his own, man. I was so mad. I didn't have a dog in that fight, but I was just like rooting for the underdog. I love the underdogs when they do that and they shock the world. It was like watching Rocky in real life. It literally was. You guys haven't seen the fight. Go back and watch that fight, man. You'll have yourself rooting for the kid, for the underdog, the guy that came out of nowhere. But yeah, he was robbed out of finishing it. The pick's going to be Sugar Sean here. Hopefully the guy's smart if you think about it. Yeah, he's a can crusher, but he's taking it easy. He's not rushing in to fight these headliners, so he's making this a career. Like he wants to be in it for a while. So I get it. I'd probably do the same thing. But yeah, Sean O'Malley at 9-1, probably be chalky as hell. So a good cash game play. I won't have any Paiva. I just don't see him getting it done here. All right, next up, we got Kai Kara France. What is he? 7.5K versus Cody Garbrandt at 8.7K. I don't know what it is about Cody, man. He's always rubbed me the wrong way. He just comes off of like this cocky, arrogant little prick. But he could be a hell of a nice guy. I have no idea. I've never met the dude. But he's coming down in weight. He's dropping weight. This is his first time in this weight class. So that's a little concerning. He made weight today. Looked fine. Looked a little sunken, but surprisingly, he looked better than I thought he would. Kai Kara France is a striker. He's powerful, man. He was a kickboxer. His chin is questionable, though. The kid's 28 years old, though, so he ain't old. Cody Garbrandt, though, I thought he was older. He's only 30 years old. It seems like he's been around forever. He's a striker. He's fast. Good movement. Questionable chin, though, man. He's been rocked so many times. I don't even know. My pick personally is going to be Kai Kara France here at 7.5K. Another underdog I'm looking to target because this one has violence written all over it. And this one should end early. So whichever side you're on, I would get exposure to this fight because you're always looking for those early finishes, man, for Draftkings Fanduel points. So, yeah, give me Kai Kara France. And I think 7.5, there's a lot of value there. All right, next up, we got Jeff Neal versus Santiago. Man, you guys haven't seen Santiago's ears. He has the worst case of cauliflower ear I've ever seen in my life. Holy cow, man. It looked like someone chewed 2 pieces of bubble gum and then just stuck them on both sides of his head. This dude's been in some wars, man. Jeff Neal coming off a DUI. That is very concerning to me. If you're in camp or fight week or whatnot and you're out drinking, are you taking this fight seriously? Right? Sometimes you kind of like go too much into narratives, but seriously, you're out drinking. You got a fight coming up that week. Are you taking it seriously? Or are you out there just for a payday? I don't know. Give me Santiago here, man. They sized up. Jeff Neal was a lot bigger, which kind of surprised me, man, because I thought Santiago was pretty big, but it's a coin flip. I'm going to personally pass on this one on my lineups. I'm not going to have any exposure, but the pick for me is going to be Santiago. If Jeff Neal wasn't out there drinking and driving and, to each his own. I have nothing against drinking. I don't drink personally, but I have nothing against it. I used to. But if I was a fighter, man, I would be just dialed in. I wouldn't be putting no toxins in my body like that. So, yeah, give me Santiago. Mad respect to Jeff Neal, though. Dude's a savage. Dude's a beast. But, yeah, give me Santiago. He looked like he was ready to go at the press conference, the weigh-ins today. He looked like he's ready to roll. Next up, we got Amanda Nunes versus Juliana Pena. Amanda Nunes, 9.5. The cash play of the slate, guys. She'll be pretty chalky. She's the best. She's the best. She's the best. The only thing I worry about with Amanda now is she's beat them all. She's beat everybody. She's even beat Valentina twice. Has she gotten complacent? Has she taken Juliana? Has she taken her lightly? I don't know, but I'm not paying to find out. Give me Amanda Nunes at 9.5K. Put her in GPPs and cash games because it's kind of like a free square. And again, with all this value, you can pretty much play whoever you want on your lineups. Fanduel, she's a good captain spot. One of my most confident captains on FanDuel will be Amanda Nunes this week. Juliana, God bless her, man. She seems like a nice girl. She's got good wrestling, but so does Amanda, right? I mean, I can't see a spot for, even if this goes 5 rounds, right? We saw it with, what's her name, that big lumberjack girl, Felicia Spencer, right? Felicia Spencer took her 5 rounds, but Amanda won all 5. I mean, they were 10-8 rounds, whatever. I mean, not once was Amanda in trouble in that fight. Amanda. So give me Amanda at 9.5K, even if it goes 5 rounds, man. Hopefully it does. That just means she'll get more fantasy points. But yeah, if Juliana wins, man, I'll be so happy for her, though. All right, next up, man, I've been back and forth, and that's what main events are supposed to be like, man. We got Charles the Bronx Oliveira versus Dustin Poirier. The champ is 7.6K. The champ is a slight underdog. But DraftKings and FanDuel prices, at DraftKings, they're very far apart. Oliveira 7.6K. They priced up Poirier like he's already the champion at 8.6, man. Oliveira has just been, he's your definition of a well-rounded fighter. Great grappling, great BJJ, great striking. He can do everything, guys. Same with Poirier, though. Oliveira obviously is the better grappler. Poirier, man, he lost to Khabib. Who hasn't lost to Khabib? Right? Who hasn't lost? But at least he lasted. He lasted a decent amount of time. If Poirier can weather the submission storm here, give me Poirier here. I was going to go Charles Oliveira, but I'm going to have both sides. But here's the thing. Oliveira at 7.6K, that is great value, guys. If he gets it done, it's going to be a finish. It's going to be a finish. Both these guys can go 5 rounds, no problem. Just who wants it more, right? It's so close. It is so close. But the value, if they were closer in price, I would just be like, get 50-50, right? But you always want to get the main event on your lineups because they always score the highest most of the time. Not all the time, just most of the time. But yeah, I think Dustin Poirier will win, but give me some Charles Oliveira as a GPP play. You see what I mean? Like, I'll pick winners, but I'll pick also good underdogs. Oliveira is obviously my underdog pick of the week. As far as like value goes, 7.6. I haven't even looked at FanDuel yet, but as soon as I get off of here, I'm going to reserve my lineups over there. And yeah, guys, so that's going to do it. That's going to do it for the video. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Again, thank you so much for the support lately. If you're new, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, leave me a comment down below. I'll keep these videos cranking, man. I do NBA, NFL, UFC, MLB, NHL. I do videos for everything, guys. So don't miss out, especially if you play DraftKings, FanDuel, and DFSClub.com, guys. You want my lineups, ownership projections, core plays, everything. The members only podcast, DFSClub.com. Click join now. Click my logo. And you're in, guys. And I apologize for my hair too. I'm just looking at it. I'm like, normally it's kind of crazy, but today it's really out of control. I do apologize. It's been a long day. And yeah, guys, that's going to do it. So thank you so much. Good luck tomorrow. Hopefully it's a great card, one we'll be talking about for years to come. And let's get this bread, guys. My name's Gabriel Skywalker. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Go, Miranda. Let's go.